Hello, this is our weekly report. Today is June 6, 2018. We'll begin with the open discussion, some notes from when we discussed the program face-to-face. So I found out from some of the trainers that you guys might have some questions about pharmacotherapy, like prescribing varenicline with nicotine replacement or prescribing nicotine replacement in pregnancy. I'll answer those first two questions. So when you're using varenicline or Chantix, you don't need nicotine replacement, and it's found not to be helpful. For women who are pregnant, it's always going to be up to the provider what pharmacotherapy is safe. Guidelines do suggest that nicotine replacement products like the patch and the gum are safe, but varenicline and bupropion definitely require the provider to make an individualized decision for the patient. I want you guys to know that these feedback forms you send each week are a great way for you to ask me questions when you're not sure of something you're telling a patient or you have any questions about the content of your coaching. We also talked about how to get more referrals for the program from providers. And what we're starting is having you guys email the provider when you find out that a patient quits. We're going to provide instructions for how to send this email and what to write in the annex. It will be up on the wall. And we'll also provide a draft of the email in the drafts folder in your Outlook email Supercoach account. You can ask the trainers about this, and but what essentially this means is that when you're talking to a patient at the 1 or 6 month follow-up call, if you find out that they quit smoking, you're going to email that referring provider. And this is a great way of the providers getting excited about the program and seeing the benefit. Moving on to the feedback I got on the forms. So Eric, I understand you're not able to open the Supercoach folder in Outlook that the program says can't expand folder. I forwarded this problem to IT today, and hopefully they'll respond, and I'll let you know what they say. Allison, you had a couple of great ideas. So I want to say that your first suggestion was having the video available at the start of the shift. I thought this was a great idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to email a link to the video to Supercoach. So basically, when you go into Outlook at the beginning of your shift, you'll see an email from me announcing the weekly video, and you should watch the video before the start of your shift. And as you suggested, this will be a great way of everybody being updated before they actually start their shift. Another thing you mentioned, Allison, was that you've been working, or you volunteered before in oncology with transplant patients who might really benefit from the program. This is awesome that you have this connection. I encourage you to follow up with whoever you know there, encourage their providers to refer to our program. It would be great. So the next thing we discuss are program operations. So looking at Outlook, I see you've responded to all referrals, so thank you for your hard work. In REDCap, I scheduled all of the new patients. We still are not up to date with all of the 1 and 6 month follow-up calls, and I've marked which ones are incomplete here. So please work on getting these incomplete follow-up calls completed. We saw 20 patients last week, which is awesome. We have a 21% quit rate now at 6 months, at 1 month, excuse me, and at 6 months we have a 39% quit rate. Upcoming events, the trainers and supervisor are going to be meeting with volunteer services at 1 today, and the weekly meeting is going to be in the medical access clinic in our conference room, and you're welcome to join. It's next Thursday at 10 a.m. Finally, looking at the patients who had their 1 or 6 month follow-up calls who quit. Courtney, one of your patients, quit at 6 months. Congratulations. Brittany, one of your patients, quit at 6 months. Congratulations. And finally, Sarah, one of your patients, quit at 1 month. So great work this week. Thank you for volunteering the program.